Hey, what's up guys, Pooky here with another TF2 video for you guys today. Today I'm going to take a look at the spy revolver, the L'Etranger, and I apologize for my American pronunciation. The L apostrophe in the name means the in French, but it sounds pretty awkward when you don't say the before it when speaking in English, so sorry French speaking viewers. The L'Etranger has a pretty interesting history in TF2, first added back in the Manconomy update of 2010. When first added, it had all of the same stats that it has today, minus the plus 40% cloak duration, so as you'd imagine, it was not great. All it did was give you plus 15% cloak on hit at the cost of a 20% damage penalty. Despite the weapon not being loved, you saw it used a lot, and that was because it served one very specific purpose. The L'Etranger is part of the Saharan Spy item set, which consists of the L'Etranger, the Internal Reward, and the hat, the Familiar Fez. So why exactly did this matter, you might wonder? Well, back in the good old days of TF2 where item sets gave players a bonus, the Saharan Spy's bonus was an insanely reduced decloak sound volume at the cost of cloak blink time being half a second longer, cloak blink meaning your silhouette when taking damage or bumping an enemy. This item set made the Invisi Watch decloak sound, and more importantly the Dead Ringer decloak sound, stupid quiet, which was very annoying and unbalanced in most people's opinions, so the bonus was therefore removed in 2013. All item set bonuses were removed due to Valve wanting to encourage loadout diversity. I'd also call the set bonuses kind of pay to win, to be honest, since you needed to get the set's hat to get the bonus, and it was very difficult for non-premium players to get the hats necessary. Maybe the L'Etranger was purposely balanced to be a bad weapon in compensation for how insane the set bonus was. That would make sense, as when the Saharan Spy item set bonus was removed, the L'Etranger received a huge buff. Valve did not touch the attributes the weapon already had, but instead added plus 40% cloak duration, completely transforming the weapon. To be brutally honest, the thing was absolute trash before they added this attribute, and I'd definitely go as far as to say that it was the worst revolver for Spy. However, the cloak duration buff has made the weapon insanely good, and now you see it used by pro spies like Stabby very often. The added cloak duration allows you to travel cloaked much further, as seen by this clip on Upward where I do not pick up any ammo boxes and just see how far I can get out of Blue's first spawn. As you can see, I make it almost all the way to this health pack spot without uncloaking or picking up ammo. The extra duration makes the stock watch cloak you for 14 seconds versus 10 with the other revolvers equipped. In my opinion, this weapon is not OP because the cloak duration buff comes at quite a high price, as the 20% damage penalty makes the thing do pitiful damage. That's not to say the weapon is bad by any means, as the extra cloak duration comes handy in many situations. I find the L'Etranger to be really good for offense on payload maps and occasionally on control point maps as well, such as Sunshine. I think the L'Etranger is balanced really well and does not need change. The extra cloak duration is great but comes at a costly price. The L'Etranger's base damage is only 32 while the stock's is 40, often making 1 or 2 extra shots needed to take out enemies. Spy's revolver is very important for taking out Razorback snipers, something the Ambassador can do very quickly with 2 shots. With the L'Etranger, it can take up to 4 or 3 at point blank, giving the sniper a better chance of surviving. The usefulness of the L'Etranger is dependent on the situation at hand and also personal preference. Some maps have more accessible ammo boxes for your cloak than others, so definitely take map into consideration. The L'Etranger can be very useful for big maps like Upward where you find yourself running out of cloak frequently. On most Koth maps, I personally find it best to use a different revolver since these maps are small and ammo is typically easier to access. In Highlander, it's a tough choice as the ability to take out Razorback snipers with the Ambassador is great, but being able to stay cloaked longer to find the perfect moment to go for stabs is also extremely useful. I wouldn't really suggest using the L'Etranger with the Dead Ringer because with the speed boost you get from Dead Ringing, extra cloak duration isn't really needed too much and it's not really worth the damage penalty in my opinion. While it makes the cloak duration 9.1 seconds from only 6.5, I wouldn't really say that the extra time is necessary for the Dead Ringer, but that's also up to personal preference, it's all up to you. If you're a spy who very rarely uses the revolver and relies solely on the knife, the L'Etranger is perfect for you. But that doesn't have to be the case, as I use the L'Etranger on occasion despite loving to go for ambi shots. So in summary, I would not say the L'Etranger is overpowered, as its 20% damage penalty is enough to counter its plus 40% cloak duration attribute in my opinion. The L'Etranger is a fantastic revolver, hands down. I'd highly suggest giving it a try if you haven't, and I'd recommend mostly using it on bigger maps with the Invisi Watch. And with that being said, let me know what you guys think about the L'Etranger down in the comments if you agree with what I've said or if you think otherwise. If you liked the video, help me out and give it a like, and feel free to subscribe for more videos like this. Also, check out my other videos if you enjoyed, and if you have any suggestions for videos, let me know down in the comments. Also, thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers. Have an awesome rest of your day or night, and peace out.